Morning, everybody. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, there's just nothing going on. I mean, literally nothing. So, and I can't really do daily vlogs either. Where I work, I've switched jobs. I don't drive the roll-off truck for the roofing company anymore. And where I'm working now, no cameras, but it's an awesome job and I absolutely love it. And yeah. So anyways, here's a bit of an update. It's Sunday, it's about 15 degrees out. It's just a beautiful day. First one we've had in quite a while. It's just been cold and rainy. So here's what's going on today. I got this Alpine deck from work, and it's fucked. That's why, well, it's only sitting in here halfway because it kind of works, but that's just the CD that was in it when I got it. The faceplate's fucked. Basically, if I touch any of the buttons, there's a short in one of the wires that is attached to the faceplate. I've already taken it apart, and I can't really fix it the way it is, and nor is it even really worth it. So I'm going to take the deck out of my red Cavalier at the shop and put that in here instead. Also, I got a Napa oil filter here, and I got oil in the trunk. The Jetta is indeed due for an oil change. Oh, look, a Hummer. So yeah, the Jetta is indeed due for an oil change. I've got some new tires for it, some snow tires, because my regular all-seasons that I got this car with are bald. Oh, there they are there. I don't know if these rims will fit or not, but I'll probably end up pulling them off and putting them on my steel rims anyways. They are 14s. And you can see the tread on them is excellent. So we'll get out to the shop and see what we can get up to. Okay, let me show you guys what's going on. Well, I gotta switch over my tires. I picked these up for free. Yeah. The other three are in the trunk. And we got this old Jeep Cherokee here. Really rotten piece of junk. This is my buddy's truck. Just uses it for winter, really. And, well, we gotta take the suspension lift out. All that stuff. And everything in the rear. Because if you look at the frame right there, it's completely gone. Completely gone. And where the rear shackle attaches, it's buckled and rotting away, as you can see. So there's just no point to fix this old chunk of shit. No point at all. So it's got lift shackles in the rear and double leafed, so we had to remove all that, all the suspension, the longer flex line for the brakes, and we'll be rocking and rolling, get this thing off to scrap. And we got a newer style one, a 97 or a 98 I believe it is. It's the slightly newer, slightly different style than this Cherokee. Still a Cherokee Sport though. It's got a slightly different grille and the lights are a little more rounded. It's got a nicer dash in it than these old ugly things. And slightly rounded tail lights. So, not too different. Oh, I can see myself. So unfortunately this old rotten scrap, it's pretty well done. I mean, you can see just the gap between the door there is not good. Fucking half the doors are missing their fucking pieces. And we'll swap this part over and basically just build them one real good one out of two. This truck also has 350,000 kilometers on it. Now, first things first, oil change my diesel. My Ghetto Redneck repair is still working here, so that's good. One of my zip ties did slide from up here though, it was up there. So oil filter's right there, but you have to get it from underneath. Well, let's get a drain pan and pull that drain plug out. And here's my bike. It's at the shop now, hibernating for the winter, which is a shame because it's such a beautiful day. Also, maybe I'll do a old start on the blue Cav. Battery will likely be dead. And I'll throw a battery into the red Cav and we'll boost it if it needs a boost and get it going, because it hasn't been ran for months on end now. So we'll get it fired up, because I know everybody loves the sound of this thing. Revs like a two-stroke, as the bloke says. Just not a lot going on with this thing. It is finished, it's all done. Well, as long as the air filter gets sitting on there. I just pulled it off when I pulled the battery out because it was slightly in my way. Yeah, I don't know, I just never really bothered to get it out and put it on the road this year. It still hasn't been tuned yet. To be honest, I just really haven't cared. It's getting all dusty and dirty and shitty in there now. So I think next year I'm going to bring it out and drive it a bit next summer. And then I'll probably strip it and pull the motor, sell the motor off, and all that. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. But the blue one is likely actually going to get a diesel conversion. Okay guys, well, I've had the charger on the blue Cavalier here for about 15 minutes while I did my oil change on the Jetta. So that's all done now and good to go. Ew! Look at that, eh? Just like a perfect mirror. Eh? Look at that. That's some old dirty oil. That was the filter. Ugh. So anyways, I'll set you up on the hood of the Jetta here. The camera will stay put without falling. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. Yep, there we go. Cool. Alrighty. And the bike's kind of in the way, but cold start of the blue Cav. Got your fuel pump. No problem. Not even a tick or anything. No smoke. Wow. Almost like it was never even shut off. No smoke? What the hell? Son of a bitch. Well, let's put the battery in the red car then and see if she'll go. Okay, so battery's in. Fluids are all good. There you go. Okay, cold start the red's in. It's been about probably between 6 and 8 months anyways, I think. Could be wrong. Haven't ran it all summer, so. Neutral. Fuel pump? Yeah, just fuel pump. And take one. Look how rich she is. this is also old shitty gas, remember? Oh yeah, listen to that. That's just white steam condensation. You can see the water there because it runs so rich. Nice. I love how the car, I don't know if you can see it, but the car actually hops. The auto still on the camera may not capture it. It sounds so dirty. I love it. See if I can't get the camera to sit here and give her a couple of revs for you. Isn't that just magic? Oh man, I love this thing. These are about quarter throttle revs. Just real quick revs. The tach doesn't even keep up. Oh man, I love this. Motor mounts are so solid, she don't even move. Yeah, she's idling good now. Gotta love it. Sweet. Oh yeah, good news. The gay ugly Mazda rims totally fit. The center part's exactly the same, the bolt pattern's exactly the same, and the taper for the lug nuts is exactly the same, and it appears to be the same offset and everything. Perfect. So these are 185/65/14, and my stock size is 195/60/14. So 65 on a 185 equals exactly the same sidewall height, so I shouldn't have any speedometer error whatsoever. And the way here, I can show you guys how it works. As you see, the snow tire is just a little skinnier than my stock size tire because it's a 185. That's 185 millimeters across here. 65 is 65% of your distance across. So let's say about there, right? Just over 50, because 50 would be in the middle. So let's say 65, about there. You bring that down, and you got your sidewall height, see? So, if I put these, and on 195, 60% of the sidewall, which is just over, well, just a tit hair over half, that's your sidewall, which equals about the 65 over here. And you have the same, again, the same sidewall. You put your tires together, and look at that. Fucking bing fuckio. And you can usually change your tire sizes on your vehicle within about 10%, which is exactly what I just did. So it's going to be the same ride height and everything else, just a slightly skinnier tire. And that's actually better on snow tires. People call those pizza cutters. You have a little skinnier tire than your stock size for a snow tire. It cuts through the deep snow a lot easier, and especially on those wet snowy days like the packing snow, it just, these tires, if you make them just a little narrower than your stock summer tires, you'll be ripping through snow no problem. So now that I know these Mazda rims work, let's do all four. Sweet. Okay, so the snow tires are on. Mazda rims worked perfectly. Awesome. All four corners. Right on. All aired up. Check the pressures. Give them a kick. Oh yeah. Oil change is done. Now we can roll out, bring in that stupid piece of shit, and start stir ripping.